everybody know I do cosplay photography. One thing that I wanted to mention is that a lot of my adult money goes back into really my hobby slash business of working with cameras and cameras gear, things like that. So I invest a lot of my money back into my business, back into my hobbies of just doing camera stuff. Obviously I charge for cosplay photography shoots. When I do those, I'm starting to charge for interviews and like video editing and other things like that. All things that relate to what I'm doing with blurography anyway from my own YouTube channel. But I find that you make more money when you reinvest in yourself. So right now, my channel's monetized. I get AdSense. I have memberships. Um, all that money goes back into the business. I'll have new camera gear soon, or I'll have a new website soon, or something. I'm always trying to work on the business. So I invest heavily, like back into myself. I have made a ton of money. Um, there's a con that we shall not mention that I made so much money at. I am mad at myself that I have not just gone back to that model because I respect the con. I want to keep going back to the con, but if I get over my hangups, I'll be so popular at this one big con that's my favorite con and just do nothing but cosplay photography. So I should get back to doing that actually.
You should absolutely get back to doing that. I understand that we have sometimes your principles are more important than a little bit of profit, but if it's not, it's up to you to decide if it's worth it. Because sometimes, I mean, there's things that I do even as a corporate culture consultant where the company's like, can you maybe not talk about this? And I'm like, let me look at how much you're paying me. Yeah, we ain't got to talk about that. We can just get right on over that. Um, yeah, my value system has levels to it. There's some things absolutely not. There's other things we really should, but I'm not going to push you. And then there's other things. No, we ain't got to talk about that. We can gloss right over this. You want to talk about skin color? Absolutely not. We'll talk about age. So I do those things, and I'd say that to give you uh, maybe we have a discussion once again. Maybe we have a little discussion offline about how to, especially if it was a big money maker for you and you enjoy doing it. Why you ain't going back? You know.
We'll discuss that in the Make Blurography Money group that I created for this specific reason.
There you go. Okay. Um, Next question that I'd like us all to talk about is how do you budget? Like if you budget at all. Is there anybody here that's just like, nah, I'll just be